You're right there, and as you can see, I have got a mat from TTCombat. It's called the Fantasy Gaming Mat. This is the 6x4 mat, retailing at £50. Don't get me wrong, it is an installment, it is a fair old chunk of cash, but if you are playing any wargaming, fantasy based or historical, anything like that you can get away with having a more fantasy field like base, you're gonna be loving it. So with this one here, it does come in a carry case, which you would expect these days with these rubberized mouse mat built ones, but it does have a nifty handle to it, which is actually surprisingly sturdy. I've had it in the past where I've had like carry cases and bags and stuff where the handles have ripped on me, but I have to admit that looks really good, and it is adjustable, and the end of it is one of these pull cords. So let's unveil this and show you what it's like when it's out on the board. Catch you in a moment. You're right, so it's now been taken out of the bag and rolled out. As you can see here, there is no monotonous pattern whatsoever. So it isn't just grass. Alright, a lot of you will understand what I'm on about. There is a difference in the colour. You got some form of blue rapids. You got some rocky outcrop in here. You got grass. There's a nice difference in the actual pattern. And you can actually spread out your terrain to obviously match with the pattern that's on this mat. Now, the only downside I would have with this mat, but I can understand why from a branding point of view, because a lot of mats do this already. They do have their label on the mat, but it is out the way and it is quite small. Length of my thumb. But that's the only thing I would have to say as a criticism towards the design. I love how it's completely different. There's no pattern to it, there's no nothing. It is, you've got this rocky path through the middle. But anyway, I'm going to load it up with some terrain that I've got, and then you can actually see it with a loaded terrain and potentially an army. Catch you in a second. Alright, and this is just a very quick setup that I've done with some of my fantasy terrain that I've got. So I've got some trees here, I've got some of the rocky outcroppings, I've got some of the hedges, fencing, more rocky outcroppings, more stone wall hedges here, the castle, field that I've done, all these ones, and I've tried to then emulate this footpath that I was thinking about. But as you can see here, it all works great. Don't get me wrong, my carriage and overlords here. They are on snowy bases, so it doesn't always work great. But if you have a standard, like dirty base or grassy base or rocky base, this will work absolutely fine. But as you can see, the actual detail of the base is very, very nice. But that is it in a nutshell. The only two faults I would have with it is, as I said, the branding that's in this corner here, but I can see why it's there. And secondly, is a very tight fit to fit in the bag. So you will have to roll up very tight to get it in, but on the other side is at least it won't rattle in the bag. So it is a tight fit, but it could be a lot worse. But anyway, I do hope you've all enjoyed this brief showcase of what this mat's all about if you are after one of these kind of mats and what it may look like on your board or your setup. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with anyone that you may need to know about this kind of mat. And any support links, affiliate links, everything is down below. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one, and you all take care of yourself. Thank you again for watching through to the end. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you're made aware of when new content comes out. Social media links have been put down below, such as Discord,
come over, chat with some great people, and the merch store and the hobby store are all up and running. So have a little gander, see what you fancy to help support the channel outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you again and take care.